Yes! Did somebody say engine build day? It's today! We're gonna get the camshaft in. First, we're gonna chase some threads, chasing dreams. Yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna try to get the camshaft in, or crankshaft also. So stay tuned. Let's do this. Subscribe if you like this content. Thanks. So basically, these rethreaders, they're not tap and die. You're not making new threads. You're just getting out burrs, any debris in there, getting them kind of fresh to have a good seal with your bolts. So I'm going to do a little fast motion, me doing all the bolts on the engine. We're going to rethread them all. All right, our first step, getting this camshaft in here. We're gonna put the engine assembly lube onto the journals on the camshaft. And then I have the engine upside down. Then we stick the pole in the hole again and slowly massage it in, trying not to hurt these cam bearings that the machine shop installed. So here we go. Oh, and she spins. Ah, it's in. Camshaft is in. Yes. Okay, let me take off these gloves. We're gonna get out these bolts now. It calls for using white grease. That's not the trash bag. I don't know where trash is. Just down on the ground over here. I have the camshaft bolts right here and this retainer. I think that's a retainer. And calls for putting some white grease on this. So we're gonna clean this up. It's already been cleaned at the machine shop, but we're going to clean it up again and then put this retainer on. So stay tuned for that. All right, I got out my new Icon torque wrench, 3/8. I have it set to 11 pounds. Calls for 9 to 12. So I went with 11. I got everything all ready. And then the directions call for white grease on the backside of this retainer. So let's put some white grease on the backside of this retainer here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Put white grease all along here. Then we're going to put one of the bolts in, just to kind of hold it in place here. And the picture shown, it shows the white grease kind of squirting out like it is here, so not too worried that I put too much on. Oh, I forgot the fastener assembly lube. One sec. ARP fastener assembly lube. Also, this is the White Lightning lube. Okay, so we're gonna take this out and just put a touch of it onto this bolt here. That other bolt we're gonna take out. So I'm gonna hand tighten this one. And we're gonna take out the other one. I'm new and my camera died, but I had already finished. So basically I just used my Icon Harbor Freight torque wrench. Thing is probably my favorite tool I own now, and torqued down to spec, which was between 9 and 11 pounds. So I did it at 9 or at 11 pounds. These 2 bolts here. So now I want to move on to doing the crankshaft. So that's next. I got the sun right in my eyes, which is perfect now. But we're gonna get the crankshaft out, get out the new bearings, seat them in, do some more stuff. So let's keep going. All right, so now I'm going to get out the bearings to fit into the caps. I'm gonna wipe all these caps down and the seats here. Put the bearings in and lubricate the bearings with some motor oil. And then we get out the crankshaft, put the crankshaft on. So I'm gonna go get my motor oil and start cleaning these. I'll probably just do fast forward to go through all this stuff. All right, now it's time to install the rear main seal. We need to have white grease, the seal, and then seat them back there. Light coat of grease, white lightning, whatever the hell this stuff's called. Permatex white lithium grease. It says a light coat, so a light coat on here. All right, time to get the crankshaft out and place it on here. I'm gonna put some oil on here, get the crankshaft, place it on top. All right, now we take a mallet to seat these in place. All right, I just finished torquing all these. They're at 100 foot-pounds, so we're within spec. Let me double check. All right, now I need to get 2 screwdrivers to set the thrust. All right, now I'm gonna set the thrust. The book says to pry forward and then pry backwards. Boom! Crankshaft is in. Yes. Who's pumped? I'm pumped. Next video, we're gonna be putting the pistons in and the rods, connecting them. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Yes, did it. We did it.